The character sits in front of a computer, staring blankly at the screen. A red loading circle blinks above their head. Everything is quiet, except for a faint beep as the brain tries to process. The character sits at the center, holding a book bigger than their head, looking exhausted. A small red spot glows on their eye or thigh. They look up, desperate, as if asking, "Should I read or just quit this job already?" 2 layers. The outer character holds their head in frustration inside their head. A smaller version of themselves frantically types on a keyboard in front of a red ERR screen. Red smoke drifts upward. Their brain is literally overheating. The character sits before a white screen with a flashing red not responding message. Their shoulders droop, eyes blank, waiting for their brain to restart. The character looks down. A red heart on their chest pulses gently. Black and white tone with minimalist background. Scented layout. Slightly sad but comical. The character stands at the center of the frame. Their head open like a box lid. Inside, gears spin and a glowing red remote shines brightly. They look cheerful, as if they've just switched on their brain's thinking mode. The character holds a huge red telephoto lens, zooming into close on a tiny flaw while everything else around is blurred out. They look tense and frowning, completely focused on the wrong detail. The main character stands in the center, red eyes fixed on a red pointing finger criticizing them. Around are 5 shadow figures giving black and white thumbs up, blurred out in the background. The character holds a black and white group photo, looking at it through a magnifying glass. Everyone's smiling, but one crooked red tooth stands out, and the character frowns at it. The character removes an old grey lens and replaces it with a glowing red wide-angle lens. Light spreads outward, and the scene gradually brightens. A glowing red remote sits at the center of the frame, surrounded by floating letters W, H, Y, O, W. H orbiting an animation ... It symbolizes logical thinking, asking the right questions. The character wears glowing red glasses, holding a magnifying glass with a serious face. Behind them, a blurred detective board with red lines connects pieces of information. The character smiles brightly at the center of the frame. Glowing red 5W, 1H words orbit around their head like planets, radiating light and positivity. The character slumps over their desk, a blinking red Wi-Fi icon flickering above their head. Each time they try to recall something, the signal drops. No connection. The character stands at the center, their head open to reveal glowing red dots, connected by red lines forming a neural network. Light pulses through the links, a symbol of smart learning connections. Inside the character's open head, a red tightrope stretches between the 2 brain hemispheres. A tiny version of the character walks across it, fun yet focused. The character holds a bright red Coca-Cola cup, popping it open PSSST. On the black and white screen appears their smiling grandmother, representing emotional memory. The character's brain shows red lines connecting 3 icons: Maslow's pyramid, the TikTok logo, and a red heart. The icons orbit around the head, symbolizing cross-topic thinking. Inside the character's head, a glowing red heart shines, Falling binary data, or 10101 melts into red light, showing emotion replacing dry data. The character thinks with a glowing red bulb above their head. Around them float icons, a gear, music note, magnifying glass, and envelope, representing connected ideas. Red puzzle pieces float around the character, gradually forming a glowing complete brain. The character smiles brightly and touches the shining red light at their forehead. The character sits obediently in front of a screen, wearing a glowing red antenna hat. Each time someone speaks, it flashes, showing the brain is recording but not thinking. A metaphor for blind obedience.
Blah, blah,
the character
blah, blah,
scrolls
blah.
through papers and slides with symbolic red research marks. A large red question mark glows behind them, representing the awakening of critical thinking. The character's head opens, revealing a glowing red hard drive inside. Data files fall out one by one, symbolizing information overload without understanding. A group of black and white characters nod in agreement while one stands still, holding a glowing red sign symbolizing "Are you sure?" Their eyes glow red, showing awareness. A group is discussing energetically when one quiet girl raises her hand. A glowing red speech bubble appears. Everyone freezes. It's the moment of truth. Above the character's head, several red question marks swirl together into a glowing red sword, the symbol of sharp thinking. The character, wearing red glasses, holds a magnifying glass inspecting a black and white chart. A red scanning beam moves across, revealing a glowing question mark. Minha. The character stands centered, holding a glowing red stone and throwing it forward. It leaves a bright red trail, symbolizing bold questioning that breaks blind faith. The character sits in the middle of a sea of open browser tabs. Dozens of small red tabs floating around. A red light shines on their tired yet confident face, representing the illusion of productivity. The character holds a tall stack of books, wearing a glowing red crown labeled Dr. Procrastination. Their half-closed eyes and robotic page-turning motion show passive learning. The character wears red headphones surrounded by muted red music notes. A grey play button floats before them, untouched, symbolizing knowing, but not doing. The character drops a red book onto the table in slow motion. Red light spreads as they open their laptop, eyes glowing bright, ready for real action. Behind the character are 10 video thumbnails. 1 glowing red, 9 grey. The character smiles confidently, pointing at the bright one, symbolizing learning through failure. The character writes on a glowing red note no real text. The note floats up and transforms into a red light beam shooting forward, symbolizing action. A large red clock shows 25. The character types rapidly, eyes glowing red, with small clock icons spinning around their head, entering focus mode. The character steps forward as hundreds of grey plans fade behind them. A red beam extends from their hand toward the frame, ending with a bright smile. The character, dressed in black and white sportswear with a red headband, jogs slowly on a long white road. Their face shows both fatigue and determination, representing the marathon of mental training. A glowing red billboard appears with brain hack in 7 days before vanishing in smoke. The character smirks slightly. Yeah, right. The character lifts a small red dumbbell engraved with 1%. Sweat drops fall as they push through, a metaphor for consistent mental growth. The character looks at a phone showing a red TikTok icon ... behind them. A glowing red question bubble forms, curiosity replacing passive scrolling. The character reads a black and white newspaper, while their red shadow behind them holds it upside down. It symbolizes reverse thinking and analytical curiosity. The character watches a red movie screen that overlays a film scene with a book icon. A glowing red link symbol above their head shows the connection between emotion and learning. In a minimalist black and white gym, the character lifts dumbbells shaped like red question marks. Each lift glows brighter, symbolizing stronger mental muscles. The character stands on a white and black podium, their head glowing red, mind fully energized. They laugh proudly as a red trail curves behind them, representing their long mental marathon. The character slumps over a desk, resting their head on an open laptop. A small red light bulb above slowly dims, symbolizing the brain falling asleep. A red alarm suddenly rings. The character jolts awake, eyes glowing bright. The red bulb flashes back on. The brain is awake again. The character jumps up, reaching forward. A burst of red light radiates from their hand. Behind them, a glowing laptop screen shows a bright red play icon. 3 red icons pop up around the character, symbolizing like, share, subscribe. They click all 3 at once, laughing hard, breaking the seriousness with humor. The character's brain opens like an operating system interface. Tiny icons, thought, emotion, action, organize neatly into place. A red beam sweeps across. Update complete. The character steps forward with a bright smile. 3 glowing red orbs float around, representing think, laugh, and act. Red light spreads across the frame, ending the journey with positive energy.